wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing more at it. If it doesn't work.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head, and recite a special incant. Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too. Let's go, let's go! On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me! Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it. I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural. Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly... Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me.
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shi. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find any...
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover...
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you he's not...
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when...
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you...
Well, they're kinda two sides.
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any...
What? Rumors?
Oh dear. Well...
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad.
Okay, fine.
Yay, Miko!
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all
Yeah!
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't.
Don't worry. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence. Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a
This feels all wrong.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
How strange. My brother's been...
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's But that's not important right now. Where the...
This does pose a bit of a problem. If Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your...
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask...
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he is enrolled.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, but, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves...
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop...
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword...
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever. But in the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed...
Wait, what? That's...
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My...
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt.
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato...
Oh, you mean Shingo and...
Yeah! We heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice...
Yes, it's true. Wait,
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more detail...
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch. Domo...
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like...
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to... But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he...
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Fine. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious
Woohoo! Can you feel? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel. I can't take any more. I'm gonna. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nuts?
Huh? Who go?
He stood up! And now he...
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his... The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you.
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. But surely you should have... Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away, and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me.
But
As you wish. It's fine by me, but after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked, because I was worried that if that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor.
So then, why'd you go to the
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to...
My, look at you with your ingenious scheme. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong...
You're right. We were wrong to do what we...
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on.
He's coming! Be careful!
What's one more?
Clouds high. The birds come.
Rise!
Rain outlines your fate.
Cheap tricks.
Wind strike.
Over.
Here you are.
Nothing to fear.
No, my sword!
What a drag. A grave over his sides.
felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared, but he looked pretty content at the end. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused.
We can talk about it later.
What am I...
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own... I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then...
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assist.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain...
Yes, we understand now.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then.
Miko, would they really have lost their... And if so, why the heck...
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these...
So, what?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill in...
Fair enough.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
Whew. Well, the main thing...
All right, seems like we've wrapped up
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation?
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking...
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantation.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are...
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the
But who wrote this book? And what do you think, Traveler? You're right. Big events and...
Lady Yae, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the...
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You ever...
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work. I have to come up with a counterplan. And
Huh? How is this our problem?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important?
Wait, what just happened?
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. I'm going to head back and make some preparations.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.